Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.
Apple stock rises on earnings beat. It's all about the iPhone, again. After reporting stronger than expected revenue and sales in the April quarter of FY23, Apple Incorporated shares recovered by 2% and closed at $165.79 per share. Even though the stock closed 0.99% lower on Nasdaq, it managed to rise by 2.49% after hours and stood at $169.92. Unlike its market peers, Apple stock outperformed many other stocks of Wall Street in 2023. The stock was up by as much as 28% YTD, reported Reuters. The iPhone maker reported a net profit of $24 billion and revenue of $94 billion in the April quarter of FY23. Company's boosted iPhone sales helped it in witnessing impressive quarterly results. Apple's iPhone sales jumped by 1.5% to $51.33 billion. After unlocking its profit margins with iPhone, the company still needs to focus on Mac sales as it reported a fall of more than 30% in the previous quarter. Mac sales stood at $7.17 billion. Sales in wearables business, which includes devices like AirPods and the Apple Watch, also fell less than 1% to $8.76 billion. We are pleased to report an all-time record in services and a March quarter record for iPhone despite the challenging macroeconomic environment, Apple chief executive Tim Cook said in an earnings release. Analysts predicted the company to report around $92.6 billion of revenue in the quarter under review. But the company managed to beat the market estimates. However, its sales fell by 2.5% in the period. The results are a clear indication that the leading mobile manufacturer is now recovering from a slump which was led by both the computer and smartphone industries. Other than its global sales, Apple managed to perform better than predictions in sales in China. Keeping its last year plan intact, Apple also announced shares buyback plans worth $90 billion. The company raised its quarterly dividend by 4% to 24 cents a share. Apple was able to bring market cheers after the company marked 2 straight quarters of sales declines. The first decline in sales was reported by Apple after the onset of the COVID pandemic. However, the earnings were unchanged from a year earlier and stood at $1.52 a share. That compared with an average estimate of $1.43 a share.
Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment.